are you? And welcome back to the podcast or the YouTube channel, whatever you're listening on. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope it gets better. I'm just trying to make more videos. Because, I don't know, they're fun to make. They're fun for me. Until I can't come up with anything to talk about, and then it's not fun. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about how to stop taking things personally and why you need to not take things personally. That's just the topic of today's video. So let's just get right into it. I feel weird because I can tell that I look different. I can tell that I'm I don't know how to explain it, but I'm starting to look different than I don't know, just looking at myself, I look different than I used to look. Obviously. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. So taking things personally. This is something I used to do a lot. Somebody would say something or insult me or whatever, just anything, and I would take it personally. But the thing about taking things personally is when somebody says something to you, it has nothing to do with you. It's just them. A lot of the times it's just people reflecting how they feel on the inside. So if somebody's taking something out of you or insulting you, chances are it's probably because they're insecure. That's just what I've noticed. If someone comes up to me and they were like, you have the most annoying voice on the planet, right? If somebody said that to me, they're like, oh, you have the most annoying voice on the planet. I could literally choose to be to not care or to be mad about that. I could be like, what do you mean? I don't have the most annoying voice on the planet. And I could defend and just try to argue with this person. When really, who cares? That's just you choosing. That would just be me choosing to take it personally. You know what I mean? I feel if you stop taking things personally, you avoid 9 out of 10 bad interactions with people. I heard this, what is this, an analogy, a quote? I don't know. Someone was telling me how you have to be a lotus flower. Lotus flowers, they don't absorb water. If a water bee falls on the lotus, it'll just roll off. And lotuses are still beautiful, and they grow out of the murkiest swamps. They just grow out of the dirtiest water. But whatever the water lands on them, and it'll beat off, and it'll just fall away. They don't let, you gotta be the lotus. If there's negativity or whatever dropping on you, you just gotta let it roll away and not absorb it, because then you're just gonna create more problems than you don't need to create. You could literally be so much happier just by not taking things personally and having a victim mindset. And I've literally had situations where I'll be why me, that whole thing that I've talked about before. I'll take something personally when it wasn't even about me, and then I'll be offended or mad when in reality I could have just been okay, that's just that person's opinion, that's just what that person thinks, and then I can just go on with my life. You know what I mean? If you let everything get to you, how you're just gonna be more stressed out and complicate things for yourself when you literally could have avoided half of the problems by not taking things personally. And I remember reading in the book, I think it's the 4 Agreements, they have a whole chapter about not taking anything personally, because if somebody's coming at you with negativity, it's them projecting how they feel. So you should just not even engage with it, especially if somebody insults you or hates on you. The people that do that are literally just insecure. I've never been hated on by an attractive person. Only insecure people are the ones who hate. That's what I've realized. Obviously not everything's about being attractive. I know that, but I'm just saying from my experience, if somebody's ever wrote a hate comment or whatever, and I've looked at their account, you can just tell they're insecure. Because somebody who's confident in themselves and knows who they are is not going around writing hate comments. You're not gonna see me going around writing hate comments on people's page, calling people ugly. You know what I mean? Because only people who are not secure in themselves do that. That's why they're spreading hate, because they're not confident with themselves. So if somebody comes up to you and they're like, damn, like, what are you wearing? Like, they just probably don't have the confidence to wear what you're wearing. Or like, they're probably just judging you because they're not happy with themselves. And literally everything, however anybody acts to you, is a reflection of how they're feeling on the inside. Because hurt people is what they say. And it's definitely true, because if you're in a bad mindset and like you just have like a lot of pain and like hurt or anger inside of you, how are you gonna go around being like, hey, hi, you're so pretty? Like, no, chances are if you're in that bad mindset, you're probably gonna be around spreading more hate and negativity because that's how you feel. And I can account for that. Like, sometimes when I'll get in like a really low mood, like, you just have like that bad energy, you know? Like, nobody wants to be around it. And that's what I realized. So like, if somebody's being mean to you, don't take it personally, because they have their own issues that they're dealing with and they're just taking them out on other people. And there's been times where I've like been not happy with myself, or like maybe feeling insecure or like sad or whatever in the past. And when I'm like in that mindset, I'm definitely not as nice of a person as I normally am. But people have like their own problems that they're going through. And if that's just how they feel, then a lot of times they don't know how to act any different, because that's like their state of mind. So they're gonna project what they're feeling. If I'm in a negative state of mind, I know that if I go talk to people, or if I interact with people and I'm in like a negative energy, negative mood, like, it's not gonna come off positive. You know what I mean? That's why like I won't really talk to people, and people can feel that energy. So if somebody's coming at you saying like bad things, mean things, judging you, like, do not take it personally, because it's coming from their state of mind and it has nothing to do with you. How people treat you most of the time has nothing to do with you. And you really cannot take everything personal, because you are going to get nowhere in life if you're letting other people's opinions hold you back and you like take it personally when people judge you. Oh, like, I can't do that, I don't want to be judged. Like, oh, somebody said they didn't like my YouTube video, they didn't like my podcast. Like, you will never accomplish anything if you are worried about what other people think. You cannot even have that in your mind. Like, I used to care so much. I'm like, oh, like, I don't know if I want to post that. I don't know if I want to wear this. But now I'm like so far past the point, like, I don't even care. Like, I really will say whatever, do whatever. Like, I make these videos. A couple years ago, I would like not have done that, because I would be like, oh, I don't want people to see them. But now I make these videos because I'm like, there's a lot that I've learned that I want to share. And I just like talking, so that's why. Like, you know what I mean? If I was scared of being judged, I wouldn't be where I am today. And you cannot let the fear of people judging you hold you back from doing the things you want to do. Like, don't get in your own way because you're scared of people judging you, or you're scared of what other people will think. Most of the time, people are too worried. People are like literally too worried about themselves half the time to even think about you. Like, I used to get anxious when I go to the gym, because I'd be like, oh, I want people to look at me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't want people to look at me. I don't want people to judge me. Oh God, what if something happens? Then you look around, ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody care what you're doing, except for like the two old men that are like always like in the back of the room looking at you. They're your biggest fans. But other than that, it's like nobody cares what you're doing. You're making it seem bigger in your head than it needs to be. If you're worried about people judging you, then you gotta let that go. Because in the end, who cares? Like, literally, who cares? Oh, this person said this person said this. Who cares? People probably see my podcast and be like, oh, she's so full of it. She's so annoying. You think I care? No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Because what? Am I gonna get a hate comment and then go cry about it? Like, I don't have the time, bro. I don't have the time to care what people think about me. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, what did this person say? Did this person view my story? Oh my God, he slid up on my story. Oh my God, he commented on my post. Oh my God, she said, oh my God. Literally shut up. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If people are judging you or talking about you, like, who cares if people are talking about you? Like, don't take it personally, you know? And if somebody wants to say something negative, or if somebody wants to insult you, then that's just them being insecure, taking it out on you. And I literally stand by that, because I've never been hated on by somebody who's genuinely attractive. Only ugly, insecure people are haters. You'll never see me hating on somebody, because I don't have the time for that. I don't have the time to go write hate comments on somebody's posts. How low level can you be? You are the bottom of the you're the bottom of the food chain. You're the bottom of the freaking, you are the rock bottom. If you're out there writing hate comments, being messy, worry about yourself, you know? You gotta do your own thing. Stay in your own business. Don't take things personally. Don't take anything personally. Because it's really not that important. And if you are taking things personally, it's because you're choosing to take them personally. You're either offended because you think it's true, or you're offended because you're choosing to be offended. You have to worry more about yourself and put that energy into yourself than letting other people offend you, or choosing to take things personally. And sometimes you really do have to be bigger than them, because it's like, obviously I don't think I'm better than anybody, but like some situations you have to consider yourself above. Like, I'm above sitting over here talking crap with this rude person. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Use your energy wisely. You know, don't spend it on gossiping and hating and judging people. I literally used to judge people all the time because I used to be insecure. But now I don't judge anybody, because I'm like, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? If I see something that I don't like, then I'm just like, you know, like, I'll just be like, okay. And then I go on with my day. Don't take things personally. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. You're going to save yourself a lot of, like, stress if you don't take things personally. Anyway, guys, that's just my little message for today, is to not take anything personally. And use your time and your energy wisely, because not everybody deserves it. So don't just be giving yourself to everybody, because a lot of people don't deserve your time or energy. That's why my circle is very small, because if I get annoyed, somebody gets cut out, I just cut them out real quick. And I don't got no regrets. You have one life. Don't spend it hanging out with stupid people. You know what I mean? I can't stand stupid. I can't stand dumb people. Anyway, that's my message for today. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. If you have any video ideas, let me know. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.